Hey there smartphone fans, welcome back for an honest hands-on review, and today I have a very special phone for you here. Asus has finally gone 18x9 with their budget phones and I'm here to test if it's any good. Welcome to my Asus Zenfone Pegasus 4S Max Plus. Man, is that a mouthful. Yeah, but what's important is it good or not? Watch my review and you'll find out. It's nice to see everybody refreshing to the new standard of 18x9 full display phones, and Asus is finally up to par with the competition thanks to this latest Pegasus 4S Max Plus, bearing a 5.7-inch 18x9 HD Plus resolution display. When it comes to specs, the phone is powered by MTK octa-core, has 4GB of RAM and 32GB of onboard storage, and runs on Android Nougat. Something not really impressive, but it has a 4000 mAh battery and it's very light at 150 grams for a big display. It also has two rear cameras, that's right, it's not a gimmick, these are two separate sensors. One is a standard and one is a very wide angle one, just like in the LG G6. And you can switch between them to actually get a lot more in the view. Now the main camera is a 16 megapixel one from Samsung, and the wide angle camera is an 8 megapixel sensor, and it really shows that the quality is not there. It's nice as an alternative, but I think it's definitely meant for videos much more than it is for photos, as both cameras are really around the $150 price point and definitely don't justify a $200 price tag. The video quality on both cameras is good, but again, I said the really big appeal here is the wide angle video, like a fisheye effect where you can really take all that scene in. Really great for concerts, trips or anything, it just feels very good. The front camera of the Zenfone Pegasus 4S Max Plus is just okay for me, nothing really too much, but again, nothing too bad either. Now onto the build quality and handling of the device. It's made out of, the back's made out of metal, it's a very solidly built phone, something build quality perhaps compared with the Redmi Note 4X, probably the same type of material. It's very nice to hold, the phone is a bit thick and it's powered by the micro USB port instead of the USB Type-C. Then again, as I said, good build quality, the phone doesn't wobble and it feels very solid, and you have that Asus and rear fingerprint scanner which works really good as a budget phone, and you also have a big notification LED which is not customizable. The big bonus and plus here is that the SIM tray is huge, but that's for a reason, because you can put both dual nano SIMs in there and an additional SD card storage, so you don't have to sacrifice dual nano SIMs for expandable storage. You can now have both, which I think really should be mandatory for all $300 devices. Let me know what you think in the comment below. Now moving on to connectivity, the Zenfone Pegasus 4S Max Plus, man, I can't get tired of saying this, covers a lot of bands and it probably will have 4G anywhere around the world, which is really nice. The GPS connectivity for me was more than fine, worked outside, inside my house as well. The phone's 4000 mAh battery could be charged faster because it takes around more than 2 hours to fully charge it. The screen on time of the phone was for me from 5 to around 7.5 hours, so battery life is decent, but don't expect anything too great from it. The Zen UI powering here the Pegasus 4S Max Plus, although it's a Chinese ROM, it has like all the global languages support, so interface language on any language, anywhere you are will definitely be okay. And the Zen UI is very heavy Android custom skin. It has lots of customizations, it even has its own apps like keyboards, weather apps, everything is all made by Asus, which gives you very good security because you know that your information not getting leaked to other vendors or something like that. So very good for those who are looking for a phone that's heavy on security. The OS also has lots of customization options. You can basically think around anything you want in there, like effects, fonts, wallpapers, themes. You can even change the folder style, menus and stuff like that. So again, a big bonus and a big plus from the Asus for that, because you really don't get that with stock Android, and you also get, of course, an app drawer What wasn't really great about the Zen UI is that it's a bit too heavy on animations, and sometimes you feel the phone slowing down, and the multitasking menu looks more like iOS than on any Android. But it does function very well, and the phone actually runs very much okay, online with $150, $160 phones on the market today, and screen multitasking works great. But the Zen UI still has a few bugs to iron out on this phone, as I've had a few times crashing Google Contacting and the Zen UI launcher as well. When it comes to sound quality, Asus again tried to provide a really good audio experience. There is a separate audio wizard which you can tune a lot of things from the audio, like special equalizers, boost the bass, boost the trebles and stuff like that. There's even some presets, but the problem is they don't do anything. The sound quality is, I would have to even say, below average on this phone. If you're not rocking the outdoor mode, you probably won't even hear it ring. Moving on to what's really important here is the display. The 18:9 display from Asus is really good, has very vibrant colors, very deep blacks. So this is one of the better displays when it comes to display quality. It's a shame that the resolution is only HD+, but it's because the chip inside really can't handle the Full HD+ resolution. It would really drain the battery a lot. That being said, at this 5.7 inch, you really don't feel like you're missing out on too much, and it really helps with battery life and thermals on the phone. What wasn't great about the display was that it was not very touch sensitive, and I sometimes had to really punch in, especially on the edges, to get it to work. I just hope this is a software thing and they can fix it with an update, because if it's a hardware issue with the display, it really won't be very pleasant for long-term usage. And the sunlight visibility was a bit below par in my books as well. And now the final segment is performance. Well, the MTK6750T octa-core 1.5 GHz chip, 4 GB of RAM and 30 GB of onboard storage provide decent performance and comparable with any $140–150 phone on the market today, which is something okay. But the bad side is that the Zenfone Pegasus 4S Max Plus costs more than $200, so you really can get better performance phones out there. And when it comes to gaming, it can still run the latest games, but you'll definitely get a lot of skipped frames and a bit of lag here and there. So this has been it for my Zenfone Pegasus 4S Max Plus review. You can buy the phone from the link in the description below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel for more honest hands-on reviews. I really do think this is a nice phone, but if you're not into that wide angle camera, there's definitely better options out there on the market, like the K8000, K5000 and Xiaomi and Meizu devices.
Stick around.